Yo, what's up, guys? What are we doing today, man? Coming up with some more NFL breaking news. Okay, now today we have an actual sad story in a tweet coming from Ian Rappaport as he tweets out that a statement on Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs, who is being charged with DUI resulting in a death for his role in a car crash that Las Vegas MPD say involved a deceased victim. Okay, now as soon as I saw this tweet, actually earlier I saw a picture that I'll show you guys, that I actually show you guys of the car crash, and I was like, oh, this is a regular car crash, okay, but the facts and everything that happened with to lead to that is just catastrophic. And prayers up to the victim that ended up dying, and prayers up to their family as well. Okay, all right, so right here is actually the car crash of Henry Ruggs' car. People were talking about earlier if it was Henry Ruggs' car or not, and they said the color might be off or something like that, but it was just confirmed by TMZ and other news outlets as well that this was indeed Henry Ruggs' car, and he was actually the one behind the wheel, but he is not in critical condition. He hasn't, at least till now, it's not reported that he has any life-threatening injuries. He just may have like a little bit of a hip injury, but he is expected to recover from that injury. Okay, and then this is the quote right here. Okay, on November 2nd, literally today, at approximately 3:39 a.m., the LVMPD responded to a traffic collision at the intersection of the South Rainbow Boulevard and South Spring Valley Parkway, involving a Chevrolet Corvette and a Toyota RAV4. Responding officers located the Toyota on fire. Fire department personnel responded and located a deceased victim inside a Toyota, man. So unfortunate, man. As always, never drink and drive, bro. It's just never the correct thing to do. I just never understand it. Why do people do this stuff and put not only their life but others in danger? I just don't get it at all. Like I said, rest in peace to the victim that did die because of this severe car crash, and prayers up to the family. Can't even imagine what they're going through right now. Okay, the preliminary investigation indicates the front of the Chevrolet collided with the rear of the Toyota. The driver of the Chevrolet, identified as 22-year-old Henry Ruggs III. Now, when I first saw a picture of Henry Ruggs' car, like I said, I thought he just got in a car crash. I did not know that he was under the influence and that somebody had died. After learning about all of this, I just want to say that that is very unfortunate. Henry Ruggs, man, you just threw away your life. You just threw away your NFL career, man. Good riddance, man. You should not be drinking and driving. Now you just threw away everything that you just grinded for. You grinded to get to the NFL. You've had a good year in the NFL, and this is what you do. You just throw away your life. You crash your car. You kill somebody just by drinking and being under influence, man. Remained on scene and showed signs of impairment. He was transported to UMC Hospital to be treated for a non-life-threatening injuries. Ruggs will be charged with a DUI resulting in death. This is an ongoing investigation, man. Wow. So unfortunate. Like I said, he didn't only just put his life in jeopardy, but also the people that, also the victim that he did ultimately sadly ended up killing. Okay, now this is a comment right here that I actually want to show y'all. Ruggs had all the resources in the world to get from point to point. Please don't ever get behind the wheel when intoxicated. Please, that is literally facts. Never drink and drive. Get an Uber, get a friend to bring you. Just don't drink and drive while being impaired. It's just not the thing to do whatsoever. Okay, the charge for DUI causing substantial bodily harm or death is a category B felony, which is the second most severe level of felony in Nevada law. Wow. Yeah, Henry Ruggs, man, like I said, your career is probably over. Your life as we know it right now, for the time being, is over. You're about to go to jail, and you should never drink and drive. Okay, in this instance, such a crime is punishable by imprisonment in Nevada state prison system for a minimum of 2 years. So we're looking at him being at least locked up for a minimum of 2 years and a maximum term of 20 years. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. It also carries a fine of between $2,000 to $5,000. More importantly, DUI causing substantial bodily harm or death is a non-probational offense, which makes sense. You're literally putting somebody in danger. You're literally killing somebody. Why would you get off on probation? Okay, meaning if you are convicted, you must go to prison. So right now, most likely he will be convicted because he was the one that killed him. So I know we've seen a lot of people, a lot of NFL players. I remember hearing it all the time. They just drink under the influence and they killed somebody. And yeah, like this is just way more common than it should be. Get an Uber, get a friend to bring you. Never drink while being impaired and drive. Like you're putting not only yourself in danger, but others as well. With Henry Ruggs, you are 22 years old. You worked your ass off to get to the NFL, and this way you do, you just give up your NFL career by drinking under the influence. Like, this is awful, bro. That is just awful, man. Prayers up to not only the victim, but the family as well. I can't even imagine. I can't even fathom what y'all are going through. Henry Ruggs, bro. I don't feel bad for you whatsoever. When I first thought that you were healthy, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I did not know they killed somebody. So Henry Ruggs, man. So unfortunate, man. So unfortunate. And now let's look at the TMZ article that has a little bit more facts about this, okay? Raiders star Henry Ruggs III involved in fatal car accident to be charged with DUI resulting in death, okay? Cops tell us Ruggs was behind the wheel driving a Chevrolet Corvette when he crashed into a Toyota RAV4 on 3:39 a.m. The Toyota caught on fire and first responders located a deceased person in the SUV. Ruggs was transported to a local hospital for treatment on non-life-threatening injuries. Cops told us the NFL star showed signs of impairment at the scene, and the 22-year-old will be charged with DUI resulting in death. Now let's see the dispatch audio on this.
I just want to make sure you guys copy that there might be someone still inside the vehicle that's on fire. I got your rescue added in the heavy also.
Wow.
You know, if you need something else.
Engine 22 is on scene, establishing Rainbow Command. As reported, we do have one vehicle that's on fire, fully involved. Another vehicle is also involved in the accident, not on fire.
So unfortunate,
like
man.
Two people
So unfortunate.
Break dispatch. Go ahead and start the second ambulance, please.
Yes, sir. We see that the call got changed to an Alpha. Are we still responding to this call?
And
yeah, the Alpha unconscious, you guys still respond.
Unconscious? Damn. Rest in peace, man.
Correct, sir. You copy.
Such an unfortunate story, man. A law enforcement source tells us that at least one person involved in the crash has died. Ruggs attorneys David Chestnut and Richard Snowfield tells teams to report on behalf of our client, Henry Ruggs III. We are conducting our own investigation as of this writing and ask everyone to reserve judgment until the facts are gathered. A source close to Ruggs tells us the NFLer is expected to be okay. The condition of the other people involved in the crash is still unclear. I don't know if there are people in Ruggs' car or the victim's car, but definitely praise up to them as well, obviously. Raiders star wide receiver Henry Ruggs III, the 12th overall pick in 2020 NFL Draft, was involved in a serious car accident in Las Vegas Tuesday morning. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ Sports 22-year-old Ruggs was in a wreck in central Las Vegas Valley area at 3:40 p.m. No word on if the cause believe alcohol or drugs played a factor in his accident. It's still unclear what Ruggs' condition is. There was a local report that says that there was at least one fatality in the crash. Ruggs was a superstar for the Alabama Crimson Tide from 2017 to 2019, winning a national championship in 2017. The Montgomery, Alabama native is having a breakout year for the Raiders with 24 receptions, 469 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Ruggs has previously spoken out about his inspiration to play football, saying it was a childhood friend who encouraged him to try out. The friend tragically passed away at 17 years old, and receiver has honored him with a salute after every touchdown. Reached out to Ruggs camp and the Raiders for comment. So far, no word back, which makes sense, man. Rest in peace to the victim of a fatality caused by Henry Ruggs being under the influence and driving while being impaired. And Henry Ruggs, man, like I said, you grinded all this time to go ahead and get into the NFL. You've been having a good year and you just throw it all away. Potentially throw away your whole entire NFL career. Potentially throw away your whole entire life as we know it. Potentially being in jail for 20 years. And yeah, like, call an Uber next time, Henry Ruggs, man. You are a multi-millionaire, man. You can get yourself an Uber. You don't have to be driving while being impaired. You have the money, the assets to go ahead and get an Uber, get whatever else, get somebody to bring you home. Like Henry Ruggs, man. Your NFL career as we know it is done, man. Good riddance, man. Good riddance. But other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub. Just follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. It's your boy John. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.